Ekoji, and welcome to our Sunday morning service. My name is Pilar, and I will be your service chair today. We are grateful for your presence. Today's service is being live streamed on Zoom and YouTube. If you are new to Ekoji, you will find in the back of each seat pocket this lamp, which will help you through the service and answer many questions you may have regarding the service order, as well as the history and the essentials of Shin Buddhism. Our main priority is keeping our Sangha a safe place to hear the Dharma. Although we are very happy to see each other, please be mindful of others' comfort levels, and please keep your masks on at all times. Thank you for your understanding. On the Naijin today is Minister's Assistant Eric Ishii. Joining Eric are Minister's Assistants Bob Shimokaji and Rob Feig. Today is a Shotsuki Sunday, when we take time to remember our loved ones who have passed on. If you have lost a loved one during a previous month of September, you are invited during the chanting of the Jusege to come forward and offer Oshoko in remembrance of your loved one. Now it is time for meditation and recitation of the Nembutsu.
Meditation provides a pause that prepares our minds to receive the Dharma, the Buddha's teachings. Please place your hands on your lap, lower your head slightly, and release tension.
Please find the laminated sheet in your service book. We will now sing the Vandana Tisarana, the Three Refuges. Please rise. Please turn to page 29 in your service book. We will now chant the Sambujo. Please turn to page 39 in your service book. We will now chant the Jusei. This morning, the Dharma message is given by Eric Ishii.
Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Good morning. First of all, I would thank you for attending this morning's Ekoji Buddhist Temple in-person and virtual service. Please join me in a moment of silence for those that have died from the recent rash of gun violence. Namo Midos. Namo Midos. Namo Midos. Today, we are participating in our Sotsuki Hoyo monthly memorial service that is a hallmark of our Jodo Shinshu tradition. Each month, the first Sunday service includes this memorial where we honor loved ones who have passed away before that month or during that month. As part of this observance, family and friends of the honoree will come forward to pay their respects by offering incense. In this way, we not only honor the individual's memory, but allow ourselves to appreciate how much we are thankful to these loved ones for not only what they have taught us, but their love, friendship in years past, as well as for beginning or bringing us together to listen to the Dharma. Buddhist lessons are all around us. In the foundation of all Buddhist study, we are taught that all things are interdependent co-arising, also known as dependent origination or interbeing, a term coined by Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh. Sometimes referred to as the teaching of cause and effect. Although this may be misleading because we usually think of cause and effect as separate entities with cause always preceding an effect and one cause leading to one effect. According to the teachings of independent co-arising, everything is a result of multiple causes and effects. As we grew up, we probably heard the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg? When you really think about this, you realize that the egg is in the chicken and the chicken is in the egg. The chicken and the egg arise in mutual dependence. In other words, nothing spontaneous exists on its own. Everyone is influenced by many others. All phenomena, including both physical and mental, are built on many causes and conditions. By applying this teaching in our daily lives, we achieve a deeper insight into the true nature of things and begin to understand that nothing is completely
independent, or self-reliant. Everything exists because of other events that are also reliant on other events. Further, there is an interconnectedness between all beings. We are all part of a greater whole. All things are empty in their apparent separate self, and all things are interdependent. A great example of this is a short essay entitled I Pencil. It was written by an American economist and businessman, Leonard E. Read. It was first published in a 1958 edition of the Freeman. After reading this, first-time readers like myself do not see the world in quite the same manner again. For me, the simplicity of the central character was nostalgic, for it is something that was always around me. All of you probably remember towards the top of your required shopping, the school shopping list was always a composition book and a number 2 pencil. I did not think about the lesson these simple items taught me. Further, it reminds me of the statement, you know you are getting old when. I was at a gathering at a friend's house and asked their younger kid for paper and pencil, so I could make a list for a last-minute food run. And I got a question in response. What's a pencil? My friend had to explain to me that with the extensive use of computers, teaching cursive writing is increasingly become more of the exception rather than the rule. Now, for those who forgot what a pencil is, because most of us no longer use it, if you pick up this pencil and really look at it, there is not much that meets the eye. It is constructed of some wood, lacquer, a printed label, graphite, a bit of metal, and an eraser. In iPencil, the pencil laments being overlooked and taken for granted on a daily basis. It points out that despite appearing so simple, not a single person on the face of this earth knows how to make it. The pencil demonstrated a large number of interconnected people and processes that occurred every day to ensure pencils remain in universality. In this essay, as we trace the family tree of the pencil, it could not exist without its humble beginning from cedar wood in Oregon and North Carolina. Looking deeper, we see all the saws and trucks and ropes and countless other gears used to harvest it, carting the cedar logs to the railroad side. Further, imagine all the individuals and numberless skills required for their fabrication. For example, the mining of ore, the making of steel, and the refinement into saw, axes, motors, the growing of hemp, and bringing it through all the stages of heavy and strong rope, the logging camps that need beds and mess halls, the cookery, and the raising of the foods. It does not even include the untold thousands of secondary people that had a hand in every cup of coffee, that all of the individuals that participated in making of this pencil drink, and etc. It is mind-boggling as to all the innumerable causes and conditions that go into creating a simple pencil. In closing, the author could have used any number of complex items, but the message would have been lost in the confusion of its technical sophistication. This simple example shows us that no matter how smart or how many degrees that an individual has following their name, no single person alone could create a small, simple, everyday pencil. This reminds us and reinforces all the unseen, interdependent co-arising that occurs all around us in everyday life. So when you hear someone say, I am a self-made man, or I did this all by myself, I wonder. Please join me in Gasho. This is because that is. This is not because that is not. This is born because that is born. This dies because that dies. This was written by Thich Nhat Hanh. Namo Amidabas. Namo Amidabas. Namo Amidabas. Until we meet again. Namanda, Namanda.
It is now time for the ritual of Oshoko, the burning of incense. This is a time to quietly contemplate and reflect on the impermanence of life. Oshoko involves drawing incense from a shared bowl, and we understand that individual comfort levels may differ. We offer this option to those who are comfortable doing so, but please note that this ritual is not required. We invite you to come forward to the front table, offer gasho, and should you wish, place any dana, which is our offering of gratitude to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, in the bowl on the table. Dana is selfless giving and is used to support Ekoji's facilities, temple materials, our service books, and important programs and activities. Tu gasho is to place our palms together through the circle of beads, and a nenju, and is an expression of gratitude. By doing this, we welcome into ourselves the three treasures, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. If you are new and would like to participate but feel unsure about the steps involved, a Sangha member wearing an okesa will be available in the rear of the hondo to accompany you and walk you through the process. Please approach mindfully, and once finished, please return to your seats via the side aisles where we have placed hand sanitizer on both the left and right. Eric will now lead us in closing meditation and recitation of the Nembutsu. Now it is time for our Sangha announcements. First off, to all the volunteers who came out early this morning to clean and tidy the temple, thank you so much for giving the Sangha this beautiful place where we can gather and hear the Dharma. Our Dharma discussion group will meet immediately after the service. To participate, simply pull up a chair around the computer or stay on the Zoom line if you're participating remotely. The service is streamed via Zoom to YouTube if you would like to catch the replay. Our in-person meditation group meets on Thursday evenings in the Hondo at 7:30 p.m. No prior experience is required and all are welcome. Newcomers can arrive a few minutes early for additional instructions. Our gratitude, as always, to Frank and Roger for hosting this event. Ekoji will be staffing an outreach booth at the Burke Center Festival Saturday, September 10th and Sunday, September 11th. Many volunteers are needed to run our station. Please consider volunteering for this family-friendly two-day event that attracts thousands of visitors. Sign-up sheets can be found in the foyer after service, or you can email ekoji.info@gmail.com to volunteer. Ekoji will be hosting a hybrid education seminar in conjunction with Brian Nagata of BDK entitled Introduction to Shinshu and Ekoji on Saturday, September 17th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Guests are invited to join us in person at the temple or remotely via Zoom. For additional information and to RSVP, please visit our events page at ekoji.org. On Sunday, September 18th, Reverend Michael Endo, the Secretary to the Bishop, will be joining us in person and providing the Dharma message for our fall Ohigan service. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.